Inside this building behind me is nearly 400,000 square feet of design and innovation, and it's the only one of its kind in Washington State. Today is our lucky day because Ikea is letting us go behind the scenes to learn some of their secrets. We're going to learn why their iconic blue bag became a symbol of sustainability. We're going to have a furniture building competition, and of course, we're going to be eating meatballs. We are here in Ikea in Renton all day today. New Day starts now.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Now, from Ikea and Renton, this is a special presentation of New Day Northwest. Here's Amity and Tracy.
Good morning and welcome to the show, my friends. We are so excited to be filming our entire show here at Ikea today. And you might be asking why. Well, it's a funny story, actually. Last summer, producer Rebecca and I were having a chat about Ikea on the show. This counter that we always use, we call it the Ikea counter. Because it was provided to us by, this is before my time at New Day, but Ikea made this counter for us.
Love it.
How cool is that?
So
We use it on New Day every day.
The Ikea.
Maybe we'll have to do a show from Ikea. You think they'd let us do that?
In the food court?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
All right. Well, apparently Ikea saw that and asked us if we wanted to come do the show here, and we were like, obviously, yes. So we are so excited. And I'm actually going to be joined now by 17-year staffer, Catherine Barnes, who has actually kind of grown up at Ikea. Tell me about what you've done here over the last 17 years.
I started as a cashier. I came in thinking it would be something part-time and fun, but I really fell in love with the culture. I spent about 13 years working in customer service. Yeah, really fun stuff all over the store. And for the last 4 years, I've worked in the marketing department, so planning customer events, sending communication, fun things like that.
But she also worked in Small Land, where the little kids go, which I think gives her mad street cred right there. You also kind of grew up with the Ikea culture, didn't you?
This is true. When I was 9 years old, my mom started working for Ikea. I remember coming to family picnics and bring your kid to work day and thinking that Ikea was a really cool company. But at a party when I was 18, I realized when I watched my mother cry after watching this photo montage of the past 10 years at Ikea, this was so much more than a corporation or a retailer to her. It was a home, it was a family. And so that was really special to me, and I knew I wanted to be a part of it.
You're gonna make me cry. That's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's really...
So you've had your eye on all the things in the store for the past 17 years. What are some of your favorite products?
Anything in the cook shop department. I personally love to cook, and we have such a versatile range. So if you need a mandolin, if you need a vegetable peeler, like we have got you. It's such high quality merchandise, and a lot of our products come with warranties, so anything in the cook shop department.
The cutting boards, top notch.
Top notch.
I love it. All right, the 30th anniversary is coming up for this store. Can you tell me what's gonna be happening?
Well, I will say we've already started planning. The 30th anniversary is in October. We are kind of an iconic Ikea here in Renton. I won't give away any details, but I will say that we're really excited to celebrate with our coworkers and our customers.
I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Catherine, for
Thank you.
sharing your story. I am so excited. Now I'm about to head upstairs for Hot Topics, so let's go. Okay, I can honestly say never did I think I would be hosting a show, let alone a round of Hot Topics on an Ikea sales floor. But here I am. I'm joined by stylist Darcy Camden, chef and cookbook author Danielle Cardis, and executive producer Joseph Setner. Now, we're going to get to these treats in a moment because I brought you my actual favorite Ikea cookies.
The raspberry cookies,
The raspberry cookies, so we're going to get to those in a second. But first, I have to just tell you guys a stat that blew my mind. More people visit this Ikea here in Renton than they do the Seattle Space Needle.
Wow.
Oh, I believe that.
You're kidding.
Wow, that surprises me, honestly.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a destination.
It is. I mean, but where else can you go to the Space Needle and come home with some dining chairs? You cannot.
You can't do that. But you can here.
Yeah.
But you can here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, you can. I just thought that was interesting. So Ikea also surveyed 250 people.
250,000 people.
Check that. 250,000 people.
That's
no,
amazing.
250 people. They were like, anyone who came to the door today.
25 people.
5 people.
First 10 minutes.
250,000 people across the world for their Life at Home survey, and they found, get this, I'm gonna drop some stats on you.
Okay.
52% say home is their favorite place to be.
Yeah,
I believe
love
that.
it.
I believe that. I'm a homebody.
That's true for me. Me
Yes,
too.
agreed.
Yeah.
It is very true for me.
Yeah.
56% say they are looking to move or renovate in the next 2 years.
Always.
Okay, I think you're always dreaming.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you don't, you're always dreaming.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and then 30% say that their ideal home helps them to be physically and mentally stronger.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
When my home's out of whack, everything's out of
Yeah.
whack.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really think your interiors reflect how you're doing as a person.
I read that. Yes,
yeah.
I've read that before.
Yeah.
So like I'm super messy, and that makes me like very stressful.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also like I'm a cluttery person, but when
Yeah,
the
me
clutter's
too.
gone, I can breathe better. I can focus better on projects. Yeah. It
And
really-
when my life is feeling chaotic, I find that I clean my house. Like,
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
can
there's
get the
certain
control.
things outside of the house that I can't really control, but
Yep.
inside the house, I like to
Yeah.
be,
Every time I've
that's
been
when
to
I'm
your
cleaning the
house,
counters.
it's been very organized.
Okay, that's because it's usually because you're coming over.
You're coming over.
That's the
company
best
coming.
way to
Yeah.
clean a
Clean your
house
house.
is invite
Wow.
guests. So
100%.
put all that stuff back in your hemnas and your mom dresser.
The mom,
and
yep,
There you
yep.
go. You're
Absolutely.
good to go. So 23% of us think sometimes walk around naked at home.
No. That's
All
not me.
the time.
No.
before
All the time?
Not all the time.
My poor
No.
children are probably like, okay, mom,
Oh.
put a robe on.
Wow.
I'm sorry. If I'm gonna go take a shower and then I gotta
Yeah.
go somewhere else, like
Okay.
I don't feel like I have to.
It's your house.
It's your house, yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You're part of that 23%.
Thank goodness I got no forward-facing windows, so you're welcome, world. That I'm not, subjecting you to that.
I love you.
I just get too cold in the winter.
In the winter.
Yeah.
In the winter, I agree.
Yeah.
Just get a little
Yeah.
cold. 40% say having a tidy and organized home helps us feel most content and at ease. Well,
Yeah.
I did say that.
Only
did.
40%.
Only 40%?
Yeah.
60% don't agree.
Care about that, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
no.
lying. They're
I
lying.
think, yeah, they
You
didn't
can do a
understand the
blind test to
question.
anybody. Take
That
them into
feels
their
like
house
100%.
gorgeous and spotless, and then take them into their house messy.
Yeah, so we need
They're
to
gonna
talk
feel
to
better.
those
Yes.
Yeah.
people and let them know. All right, I can't resist now. We got to eat.
I know, I'm ready for the food.
IKEA meatballs are a huge part. So the IKEA where I grew up opened in like 85 or 86. So I've been eating these meatballs since I was a
Yes.
kid.
I've never had an IKEA meatball.
Stop it. My kids
Never.
live
Well,
for these.
now's your time.
Nope, I've never. Okay.
Okay, wait,
So we
so
have
there's the
meat,
plant
and then we have
base?
plant-based.
Go with the
Okay, I
classic.
didn't even
Okay,
know they
classic.
had a plant.
And
then you
have
dip
to
it. What is
dip it
this
in the
sauce?
jam.
Okay, I
It's
really like the
lingonberry jam.
It's delicious. It's delicious. You guys,
That
my
is-
kids
that
would
is so
choose-
good.
My kids would
So good.
choose, yeah, they would choose to come here for their birthday.
Oh man.
I might come here for
good.
my birthday.
That plant-based one is very tasty. I've got to say.
Okay, let me try.
Oh, that's good.
I've
wouldn't
never had
even-
a
I wouldn't have
plant-based
even
meat
known.
anything. Never in my
Well,
life.
here you go.
There's a
First
you know what?
timers.
Hot Topics is one we.
I wouldn't have even known. I'm gonna have another one.
I would have.
I know. I want to keep eating
would've
them, but I
known?
have to keep talking. Okay.
Okay, the regular meat for me.
It's good, but it doesn't taste
It doesn't
exactly
taste like
like
this.
it.
Ironically, the meatballs did not become part of IKEA until 1985, and that was the same year they moved to the U.S. So that's why many of us got to experience it at the time.
Yeah.
But other things that are important to note is that how many meatballs would you think are sold in the U.S. every year? Just take a wild guess.
I'm gonna say
IKEA meatballs
billions.
or all the
I'm gonna get
meatballs?
into the billions.
IKEA meatballs.
It's gonna be the B. It's gonna be in the billions.
You.
4 billion.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of meatballs.
All
Yeah.
right, I mean, that's a lot of
Is it
meatballs.
billions?
No, it is 54,598,704
Which is
meatballs.
still a
Off by
lot.
950 million.
But I
Still a
love
lot.
that they know it down to the meatball. Not surprised.
And then all this candy we have here
Okay,
also.
so this right here, this cookie is
Is your
this
favorite.
I don't even know how to say it. It's the
Kaffa
red.
so cute.
Do they have this all the time?
Yes, they have this cookie all the time, and this is my childhood right here.
Stop it.
I'm
chocolate
so
one looks
excited.
good.
Love these cookies.
It's like a little Linzer tart.
It's like a Linzer tart, and we
so
get up in
cute.
there.
Okay. Ooh, and we have to take it apart a little bit because look,
So this is
Can we
good
get
with
it
the
apart?
coffee, the IKEA coffee, which is delicious.
there's some cream in here.
That's
Look,
good.
Just to show the viewers at home, there's something. Okay, how cute is that pull?
It's like
Wow.
vanilla
There's like cream inside.
with raspberry.
Okay,
I think you're going to be here for it. I'm going to buy like
I'm here
six.
for it.
And you can only buy that here. So
That's
I
why
like
I always go home with like multiple, even though everyone's like,
Okay.
why are you buying so many? And by
Do
everyone,
they
I mean,
do they last
good.
forever?
Yes.
I mean,
It's one of those things 5 years
pop this
later.
in the
it's
freezer.
still-
Pop that in the freezer like
Okay.
you would your Girl Scout cookies.
Well, this would be good for a little teacher gift too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
drop your kid off at school and be like, you know what? Here's a cute little.
That's such a
Sleeve
thoughtful.
of cookies for
what?
you.
You're
That's
so
very
thoughtful
thoughtful.
and sweet.
I like that.
Adore you.
I'm a gifter.
All right, so I think they've had these for a while. These all are obviously top-selling products. But speaking of top-selling products, I know that we all probably have had a few of the top IKEA selling products. So I'm gonna list them off, and I want you to raise your hand if you've had one. Okay.
Okay.
The Alex drawer unit.
No.
Okay, I haven't had it yet. The Hemnes 8-drawer set.
Yep.
I don't.
Hemnes definitely.
Multiples.
I don't know if I'm saying this right. The Calyx.
The Calyx shelf. I think that's what I have.
I'm going to put
Yeah.
both arms
Yeah,
up
I have one of
because
those.
I've got them in
Yeah.
multiple rooms of my
100%.
house.
This one's interesting.
The Asvang.
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 Are we saying that right? Probably not.
The mattress. I don't have
Mattress, yeah.
Yeah, Asvang. Okay, so that's the mattress. I don't have a mattress from here.
I've never bought a mattress from here, but
It's all
I
about
mean,
that.
that.
I
will
would.
test them.
I will
Yeah.
test
How
that.
It's all about the Malm
I do
for
need a
us.
new
We've had
mattress.
that.
You got the Malm. Yeah, we had Malm.
Malm.
I've had
Yep.
probably every other thing, dining chairs, everything, but not a mattress. I'll have to
Yeah.
try it.
Yeah.
But I love the names here. And you know, there's a really
Yes.
specific reason. I was just about to say that the founder of IKEA apparently was dyslexic. So when it came to numbers specifically, so he decided to give all his products a name instead of a number.
I love
I
that.
love that.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Love it.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I like find a boundary, get around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I love it.
Me too. I would so be like,
Do it.
yes.
Figure it out. I
It's
love
perfect.
Yeah, I love the names. They're funny.
And you know, as a news anchor, I have always had to pronounce difficult names. But it's hard here. You know, this is a different language. It's,
Yeah.
it's hard to do.
Yeah.
And I was just talking with Catherine, this employee who's been here for 17 years, and I said, do you know how to pronounce all the names? And you know what she said? She's like, just say it with confidence and no one will question you. And I said, oh my God, that's what news anchors do as well. We're
true.
just like, yes.
Yes.
It's a good tip for life.
Yeah, so I want you
Yeah.
to say this name with confidence.
Kefir. Kefir. That's
Well
exactly
done.
what it
There
Well
it
done.
is. There it
You,
is.
not so much.
Opposite confidence. I just sort of
Confidence,
derailed.
That's where we just need to do a grade. Kefir.
Yeah, there you go.
All
Let
right.
me read it again.
Okay, wait, yes.
Okay.
Do it again.
Kefirip.
One more time.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Kefir.
You're so cute. I want to eat you.
Yes.
Like he's good.
Question mark.
Okay, so I showed you my favorite thing in IKEA. Do you guys have some favorite things from IKEA?
Our dining room table is from IKEA. I think it's the Skogstra.
See? That was
I love
confident.
how all
I
of our
love that.
I love it.
Skogstra.
It
I got
is.
it. Yeah.
It is the
trail off.
perfect dining room table.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, mine's gonna be sentimental. My favorite thing from IKEA are the memories.
Oh.
Literally, I know this sounds so cheesy, but my kids love it. We come here for everything. And it's like a little fun Saturday. My 6-year-old will literally say, like, Mom, can we go to IKEA? And it's just the cutest. We have pictures of our
Yeah.
kids and like the little play stuff. So when I think of IKEA, it's very nostalgic for me.
I think
Like,
so many people have fun IKEA memories. I mean,
Yes.
you always come here at a big milestone in life. You're moving into a new apartment.
Yes, Exactly.
You're, you know,
Yes.
whatever.
Darcy
So
said-
it's so many people here who are like at big life transition moments. They're
Yes.
stressed but excited at the same time, shopping for furniture. You
Yeah,
know.
and you think of like your kids' bedrooms and like the stuff that they have, and you look at pictures like, I remember where we got that dresser.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just very sentimental
Yeah.
to me. And the billions of meatballs my family has consumed alone.
Good bike share.
Billions,
Yep.
Billions.
I have to say, you know, it's so funny is that, you know, I did buy the mom dresser with a relationship that didn't last.
Well,
the
see?
mom dresser lasted,
Okay.
but every other piece of furniture I bought, like my children's nursery stuff, was bought here and put together with my current partner. So hopefully that'll
There you go.
last.
Absolutely.
As I say, if you can build IKEA furniture with someone,
You'll last a lifetime.
It's meant to last.
there you go. All right, thank you, my friends, so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
you.
Thanks for sharing coffee with me. I have been having a blast talking to all my friends about this. You know, and coming up next, you know, Washington State prides itself on its commitment to the environment, but did you know IKEA has been thinking about sustainability since before it was even a buzzword? That's right. When we come back, see how IKEA has been a pioneer in sustainable business, from their iconic shopping bags all the way to their meatballs. But then it's time to test every relationship. Can you survive building IKEA furniture together? Well, we decided to turn that idea into a delightful game and see how fast two teams can build the IKEA Poang chair. Stay with us.
My favorite IKEA product are the bags. The blue bags are called Frakta. Something like that. I love them. I use them for everything, the laundry, schlepping things into work. And here's the key. I never lend these out because people don't give them back.
Welcome back to New Day Northwest, this very special episode coming to you from IKEA. You know, Washington State banned single-use plastic bags back in 2021, but IKEA did it 13 years earlier. And now you know why the blue IKEA bag is so iconic. Now, here to tell us more about how IKEA has been a global leader in sustainability is April Minister. Thank you for being here.
It's so great to have you here.
You really are the model, IKEA overall, the model of sustainability when it comes to an impact of this size. So tell us why it's so important to IKEA.
You know, just like the Northwest, Sweden has beautiful, wonderful forests. It's a culture grounded in nature, and so it's been a part of our roots since IKEA was founded.
I love that. I love that it's been not just a buzzword, but it's something you've been thinking of for a while.
Absolutely.
So you've brought some products here that may not come to mind as instantly sustainable, but they really are. So let's start over here.
This is our solvinden, and sol in Swedish is sun. I always say I'm learning Swedish one product at a time. So we have the light. This is indoor, outdoor, and it has the wonderful rechargeable batteries as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So the rechargeable batteries, the Lada, work in a lot of IKEA products, right?
Yes, they absolutely do.
And I've seen that, and I've bought those rechargeable batteries before. Let's talk about the bamboo, because that seems to repeat itself a lot in IKEA.
It's really such a great natural resource, and it's fast growing. It's absolutely a sustainable product. So, and it's great as a cutting board in particular. We have great knives that we sell here at IKEA, and they are going to do great on this surface as well. This also makes a wonderful serving tray.
Yes.
Obviously, the charcuterie boards.
This is beautiful.
They are gorgeous, but you can do serving on them. You can do individual servings with the cutting boards. It's a very versatile product.
And the bamboo is also used the lids for these gorgeous glass
These
jars.
are our IKEA 365 series.
I love these.
Aren't they wonderful? I mean, it really is about food sustainability from the standpoint of not wasting food, right?
Oh my gosh,
those are our ginger thins. Feel free to try one. Yes. And then you can add different,
sustainable and durable.
Sustainable and durable, yes, exactly. Different tops, including these great bamboo tops.
Oh, these tops are interchangeable?
Yes, yeah, so you can mix and match.
Wow.
And they look so good, and they really make the food last longer. I love these two mousse-shaped organic pasta that you can buy in our Swedish food market.
There you go, that's perfect. I know that there's all sorts of things in bamboo. My kids particularly love the thing that holds up their iPads. It's like a TV stand, but for the iPad. Don't mind me.
It's great for cookbooks too.
Exactly. So I understand that you also carry your sustainability even into the food that you offer for folks.
Really, it's about creating a more sustainable life at home every day.
Yeah.
And that is throughout the house. And of course, what we're putting in our own bodies too.
Yeah.
So we have wonderful food options. All of our salmon is aquaculture certified, and so you can feel really good about it. And if you're eating farm salmon, which is delicious and wonderful, then the natural wild salmon is more plentiful and can be enjoyed for years and years to come.
That's so important, saving our oceans too. I love that.
And you tried the Swedish meatballs, of course. You tried
those are my favorite.
The plant balls. We saw you these are the veggie balls, and they are actually my favorite.
I've never had the veggie balls before. So somebody with IKEA described it to me as the plant balls are like protein based, but the veggie balls are all veggie based and almost kind of like a falafel.
And they're just beautiful, right? That's kale and carrots, chickpea in there. It tastes so good. And
all right, I'm gonna try it.
One wonderful thing about our restaurant too is if you love something there, you can usually buy it in our Swedish food market downstairs.
What is that sauce?
That is a lemongrass aioli sauce.
It tastes like lemongrass.
And we change up our sauces all the time. One great deal, so that's $7.99 on a regular day, but if you and your family are trying to be a little bit more sustainable in the way that you live, on Meatless Mondays, that's gonna be just $3 here in the Swedish restaurant.
Stop it. That's perfect. And I would come on a Monday too, because maybe it's not as busy. Although I say that, and it's busy here every single day you come. So.
But really, that's one of the secrets is the midday, midweek. You can beat the crowds.
For it and this lovely learning experience about all the sustainable things at IKEA, I have to say, I have tried your coffee for the first time today, and it's amazing.
Yeah, Scandinavians drink more coffee per capita than anywhere else in the world. So we have lots of different roasts, and I enjoy the espresso every morning. The great thing about our coffee and our chocolate is it's OOTS certified good inside. So that means that you can actually trace it back to the farm where it was grown. There's special care for the actual quality of the product, the people who actually raised that, and also the way that it's environmentally grown.
So you can feel good about everything you eat, do, and buy here. This is why I shop here so much, obviously, April. Thank you so much for taking us through all these wonderful products. And by the way, speaking of sustainability, did you know that you can actually sell things to IKEA that you purchase from IKEA? Yeah, it's the buyback program. We're going to tell you all about that after this.
So this is one of my IKEA products. I like about it is because you can add doors right here, or you can add retractable boxes. It comes like 1 boxes by 4 or 2 by 3. You know, you can adjust it. It's like horizontally or vertical in your room. It's just perfect.
Thanks, Gloria. Now, if that bookcase doesn't quite work out for you, I've got a pro tip for you. You can actually sell IKEA products that are in good condition back to IKEA, and they may end up here in the as-is section. And here to tell us more about that is IKEA Loyalty Manager, Annie Beckman. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, well, thank you for letting us be here, I should say.
We have been so excited to have you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you were talking about what we call our buyback program.
Right.
So all you have to do is be an IKEA family member, which is totally free to join.
How do I become an IKEA family member?
Head on to IKEA.com, search for IKEA Family, and it's as simple as that.
All the benefits of family without the drama. I love that.
Exactly right.
So what are some of the items that you've gotten back? I understand these stools behind you.
Yes, so these stools right here are a perfect example. They're specifically marked with our green tag here. That's how you know it was specifically owned by someone. So we bought these items back from a customer, and we gave them the full amount that is listed on here to then purchase new IKEA items.
So you gave them $23.99?
Exactly.
And but you're selling them for $23.99.
I know.
Why?
It's all part of our sustainability focus, right?
It's not about making money.
It's not about making money. It's doing the right thing for the environment. So that is just one of the many benefits of the as-is department.
And that's awesome, because are those still made?
These are not. So you can find some real gems here. These are probably around 12 years old, and we do not sell them anymore.
Wow, that is so cool. And I understand actually in Europe, in IKEA, you had a really great find.
Yeah, vintage 1960s wardrobe, beautiful, pristine condition. It was worth around $3,000. The store there bought it back. It's in the IKEA museum because it's so beautiful.
As it should be.
That hasn't happened here yet, but we're hoping sometime soon.
The other cool part about the as-is section is if I, let's say, move and I had to take apart my mom dresser, which has happened, and I had to put it back together and I missed a part, you can buy missing parts,
exactly,
right?
Spare parts. So this is a lac table leg. If you happen, like, even if you don't buy it here or if you find it on the stoop somewhere, we want to make sure that you can utilize that product in the best way possible. So just come on into the store and we can get you a replacement piece for this. Also, you can go online to get the screws and the dowels and those other pieces, and you don't even have to come in, order online, and it gets sent directly to you.
Okay, one more thing I have to say is I'm in the as-in section, and so I've already, of course, done some shopping, and I found this. There's nothing wrong with this.
No,
it's $2.99. It's a frying pan for $2.99.
Yeah. So discontinued items you'll find here.
Okay.
Brand new in the packaging.
Okay. What about? Okay, I found this guy too. Yep. This is a little like children's toy. I can't get. Here's the box.
There we go. Here's the box part.
Wow.
Yeah. So
cute.
One thing, you will never find a used children's item in this department. We want to make sure everything is safe. So if it's in here, you know it's in the box, brand new, never been used before.
You like that?
Yeah. And then also with our showroom displays, anything that's been used, and we're switching out the inspiration upstairs in our showrooms.
Like this?
Exactly. If we've used it before, you can find that down here at a discounted price.
Okay, it's been really hard to focus on this interview because all I want to do is go shopping, but thank you so much for your time. And up next, Terry Holloman is going to join us with a few secrets about this specific IKEA store. Plus, we're going to dive into the history of the Swedish culture in our region. We'll be back.
This is New Day Northwest.
My favorite IKEA product is the Korken. They're these really cute glass canisters that come in a lot of different sizes, and they have cute little patterns on some of them. I love to bake, so I put all of my baking stuff in them and kind of line them up in my kitchen, and it makes it all look really cute.
We are having so much fun at IKEA this morning. And you know what? When we decided to bring this show here, we knew we had to invite some friends. So, of course, we got Terry Holloman on board, and he's actually downstairs right now with Annie, learning some more IKEA secrets.
Thanks, Amity. I'm down here with my friend Annie at the Window to Recovery. By the way, I love that name, the Window to Recovery. Tell me what this space is all about.
So here you get to see a behind-the-scenes look at how we recover our items. So if there's a broken box, maybe it's something unpackaged, this is where we pull that all together. We're making sure that we are extending the life of our products so that we aren't putting anything to waste. Our coworkers work so hard here. They set the standard essentially for across the world how IKEA stores recover these items to then sell in our as-is department.
This is awesome space back there. They're back there busy working. You can come back here and get lost screws, lost pieces, lost parts.
Yes.
Stuff that you need if you don't find it in your box.
Exactly, yes. We're here for you.
Oh.
Yeah, there's also some other really great secrets that I wanted to share with you.
Yes, I heard you are the secret keeper. Please tell me all the secrets to navigating IKEA.
Sure, so sometimes, we want you to spend as much time as you want, get your inspiration, but if you know what you need, the best way to get through here quickly is to look for those shortcuts. Look up for blue signs that directs you where to those shortcuts are. But we know it's easy to get lost here, but don't worry because we have arrows on the floor. They will always direct you to the exit.
Yep, the blue brick road, the blue arrows show you where to go.
Exactly. The other way to get through here really quickly is through our mobile app. You can use it at home as well, but while you're in the store, it replaces the paper and pencil. You can find where those products are. You do your shopping list right in there. And you can go through really quickly, which is also how you can cut down on wait times because, yes, through the app, you can do what we call shop and go. Okay. And so while you're shopping, you can put it in your digital cart on that mobile app and in your physical cart. And then once you get to the checkouts, all you have to do is show the barcode, pay, and you're good to go.
Awesome. And there are also some secret discounts we can get, right?
Yes, just be an IKEA family member. It's totally free to join. You also get to hear first about our events. We do workshops. For example, right now, we're doing an offer on our spring organizing event. So you can, you're doing your spring cleaning, you realize, okay, I need to organize all of these objects. Come on in, IKEA family will give you those discounts on those specific organizing offers.
Oh, well, thank you for all that great information, Annie.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna hang around here in this area for a little while because I understand that I'm gonna be building something competitively, Amity. So I'm gonna hang out here. We're gonna send it back to you.
Thank you, Terry. All right, now stick around because we're going to need you for the furniture building competition, which is coming up in a little bit. But first, everyone knows IKEA is Swedish, right? Well, actually, I've got some interesting information for you. There is a long legacy of the Swedish culture here in the Northwest. I'm sure you've noticed that. But the Swedish Club in Seattle's Queen Anne neighborhood is doing their best to keep the Swedish culture alive throughout our region. And joining me now is their executive director, Elizabeth Norgan. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Coming down to IKEA. You having fun? Did you buy anything yet?
Not well. I bought my whole kitchen here a couple months ago. So
she's already paid her price. So first of all, tell us what the Swedish Club does. I know I just said that you preserve the culture, but specifically, how do you do that?
Right. So we offer cultural programming. We have Swedish language classes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. We honor the Lucia Fest in December, the Yule Board, the crayfish dinners. We do the whole gamut. So, yes.
Cool. So I have a question. I've always wondered this because I have obviously seen many signs that the Swedish culture is deeply entrenched in Seattle and beyond. Why did the Swedish immigrants, these early Swedish immigrants, decide to move here, and what did they do when they got here?
Right, so in the late 1800s, early 1910, approximately 150,000 Swedes transitioned from Sweden to Seattle. The climate here is very similar to the climate in Sweden. They enjoy the seasons. Also, the landscape, right? So they can enjoy nature, the skiing, hiking, camping. So it was very familiar to them.
And apparently that actually played a big role, right, in them deciding to come here, the nature?
Yes. Yeah, nature is huge, yes. In Sweden, you have the opportunity to explore all parts of the land, even land that's owned by other people, as long as you're respectful. So they enjoy the openness of the mountains and the landscape, yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. I got to share a Swedish saying that I've just learned. Are you ready for this? Okay. There is no bad weather, only wrong clothes. I mean, that sounds like everyone in the Pacific Northwest should have that saying, right?
Yeah, well, we have lots of bad weather here, so.
So I want to talk a little bit about how the Swedes have left their mark on Seattle. I mean, we've got the Swedish Club, Swedish Hospital, Millionaires Club, Scandinavian Department at UW, Nordic Museum, founded by a Swedish woman, isn't that right?
Yes. When the Swedes founded the Swedish Club back in 1892, it was done in a very small Swedish hotel. And then in 1901, Nels Nelson of Fredrik and Nelson gave property to the Swedes on 8th and Olive, and that's where our first club was built. It was predominantly well, only men could join. Females could come and be part of the social activities, but they were not official members until 1989. The Nordstrom family was a large portion of, attributed to a large portion of the club.
The Nordstrom family is Swedish.
Yes. And Swedish Hospital. Most of the people who signed the incorporation were members of the Swedish Club. So,
fascinating.
So we have a long history here.
Food and tradition are very important to immigrants. Swedes are no different. Because that's bringing a part of your culture with you no matter where you go. You can always make the food. Meatballs, herring, crayfish, pancakes. Semlor?
Oh, you've never had semlor?
I don't think so.
Oh, you have to come visit us and have semlor.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a puff pastry. It's
you had me at puff pastry.
Yeah, so you cut the top off and you fill it with whipping cream and an almond paste, and then just like a sprinkle of powdered sugar on the top, and it's to die for. And our chef makes the semlor buns in-house. Everything is made in-house.
What do you mean your chef? Like you can come to the Swedish Club and eat?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have modern Nordic cuisine. Yeah. Every Friday we have lunch. And then every Friday night we have dinner.
Okay.
We have a live band that performs every Friday night.
Oh, I'm sorry. So can anyone just come on down to the Swedish Club?
Yes, anybody can come to the Swedish Club. We'd love for you to become a member, but everybody is welcome.
Do you let Italians become Swedish Club members?
Yes, we do. You don't have to be Swedish to join the club.
I would like to be.
Oh, we would love to have you.
Okay, I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, the semlor alone.
Yeah, and the view. So we have an expansive view of Lake Union. So it's absolutely phenomenal. At night, the lights, I mean, it's captivating.
Sounds beautiful. I mean, listen, you had me at semlor, so
I'm
so excited to try it. Thank you so very much for sharing this, for sharing the Swedish Club with us. I think so many of us are probably hearing about it for the first time, and we are so grateful to have you here today.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
All right. Okay. Well, coming up next, one of the things we love about IKEA is their ability to help you design your home, your living space, no matter how small. And coming up next, we are going to just explore small living spaces. So stick around.
My favorite IKEA product is this Fraglar bowls. These are wide enough so you can make a sandwich in them, put your chips around here, you can eat soup out of them, pasta, all the things. They stack up perfectly. Make sure you go out and get you some Fraglar bowls.
I am standing in one of the small spaces at IKEA. This is the Sustainable House. It is tiny, but definitely mighty at 270 square feet. It's got everything you need to live comfortably, though. And joining me now is the designer of this small space, April Gallant. Thanks for showing us around this house.
Thank you for coming.
It is tiny but mighty.
It is tiny but mighty. This is our smallest home in the showroom.
The smallest home. You have 3 different small homes. And I love that IKEA shows us these small spaces, but how did this one come to be?
This one, we looked at trends going on in small space living in our local market area, and we noticed that there was a big upswing in micro apartments. So looking at that in terms of trending how people are living in the city and still making sure that we could design something that is not lacking in style, function, is still a beautiful oasis to get away from your hustle and bustle city life and have somewhere calm to relax.
You know, I'm looking around and I'm kind of realizing, so we've got the kitchen, we've got living space, bedroom, and bath, all 270 square feet. So how important were your choices here?
So important. We wanted to make sure that we were maximizing every single inch of this space. So you'll see as you explore the homes, every little nook and cranny has some sort of solution, something that was really strategically placed in mind to make sure that we are showing everything that you would ever need in your home, so you're not lacking in any functionality, no matter how tiny your space is.
And it doesn't feel cluttered, it doesn't feel cramped. Everything feels like it's really, really well thought out. How big of a role does sustainability play in your choices here?
In this home specifically, that was our biggest message that we wanted to hit. Of course, aside from small space living, it's incredibly important to IKEA and to the Seattle market as well. So we really wanted to make sure that we were connecting with our customers on that level. So everything from the grout choice to the organic flooring to the low VOC paints, and then all of the different materials. Our sustainable door style is made out of recycled materials. Really every single thing that we've thought through has sustainability in mind.
It is so amazing to see this place. Thank you so much, April.
Thank
this
you.
has been wonderful learning all this stuff for you. Now, coming up right now, we've got another friend in mind, Robbie Broadhurst.
Correct.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks for having us in. Okay, so let's talk ideas and styles for folks.
Yes. So ideas and styles, we really want to maximize on the small space living within this place.
Yep.
Again, 270 square feet is not a lot of feet.
No, it's not a lot of feet.
We really wanted to pack in as much as we could. Again, April had mentioned using every square inch that we could. So we really wanted to utilize the vertical space here. So if you draw your eyes up, we went as high as we could to the top of the ceilings here and utilizing everything we could here for all of your hobbies that you might need and also for all the guests that might come over as well.
And everything here, all these structures here can be bought at IKEA.
Correct, and they can be purchased and they can also be dismantled and re-put back together. So if you are planning on moving, you can then reconfigure things as you need as well. But really wanted to use the duality of everything here. So again, it's such a small space. We really wanted to be able to still divide everything. So we were able to use the Elvira system here and utilize their closet.
It's really cool.
As a space
And it's pretty too. It's not, like I said to April, it's not cluttered. Like, I love what you did with the shelf over the fridge. What a great way. There's not a lot of pantry space here. So what a great way to store all your things.
Correct. To utilize the sustainability aspect, which is something we're really trying to pinpoint here, bulk purchasing is a big thing here in Seattle. So why not utilize your bulk purchases also as a designer aspect? So.
And speaking of that, the bins above this section here, you know, I never thought bins could actually look okay, but these are not displeasing to the eye, and it's actually cute.
Exactly, and you can hide away all of your little trinkets and things that don't necessarily need to be out and about, and especially when you have guests too. Again, every nook and cranny is utilized. We have hanging chairs out for everyone to use, so if you have guests that come over, they're right there for you.
I wondered why the chairs were hanging on the wall there, but that makes sense. All right, you've got the jar storage, you've got all these wonderful things. How important is it that you create less waste, and how is this space helping do that?
Exactly. So we have plenty of reusable bags. So we have all of the hook system here for reusable bags. Also in the refrigerator, we use all glass containers for any sort of takeouts you may have. You can utilize that. And also any sort of food storage waste, we have a compost bin right over here for you.
And you know what it does? It helps your food stay fresher longer when you put it in there.
That's correct.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Robbie.
you.
This has been so cool to check this out. Every time I've been in one of these IKEA small spaces, I'm like, I could totally live here. And it's only because IKEA makes it possible. Thank you so much. All right, well, coming up, we've all heard that joke that if you and your partner can survive putting IKEA furniture together, then you will last a lifetime. Well, up next, we're putting that idea to the test with a special round of Game On Flat Pack Furniture Edition. Stick around.
This is New Day Northwest.
The IKEA product I use just about every day is the IKEA 365 Plus storage containers. These babies are glass. They're super heavy duty. They're perfect for leftovers. I like to put a salad in here. There's enough room to shake, 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 shake. They are microwave safe. They are dishwasher safe. They are freezer safe. And it just feels so much better eating it out of glass.
We are here in the self-service furniture area where you go once you picked out all your beautiful furniture upstairs. Now, it wouldn't be New Day without a little friendly competition. It's time for Game On Furniture Building Edition. Now, IKEA is known for many things. It's beautiful furniture and also this, the Allen wrench. So we decided to bring in a few New Day regulars and pit them against each other to see if they can build this beautiful Poang chair. Who can do it the fastest? bestest. Welcome back, Terry Holloman and Nancy Guppy.
Thank you.
Now, they are not alone. They have some IKEA builders with them, Jeffrey and Brad. Thank you both for being here. Now, I don't want you to get too excited, but the winner gets meatballs for a year.
Meatballs?
Woo! Nice.
I mean, a bag of meatballs.
Yes.
I'll take
Bag works.
I'll take that.
Go. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just going to sit down while I let you all get started and let the games begin.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. All right.
So we start with that.
I got these guys.
Clearly, yep.
So, Nancy, did you come up with a plan or an idea or something?
Oh, I've been studying the plans for about 3 weeks. Oh yeah, right on top. I knew that part.
Hey,
Yep.
Brad, let's be clear. We're just helping her.
Got it,
Oh,
got it.
I don't know why this isn't catching. Terry, did you screw around with my screws here?
I did.
Dang it.
I got a little screwy with your screw.
Did you strip my screws?
over there.
I'm betting $1 that we're gonna win.
Whoa. My whole dollar.
Hey, Susie, can you grab my wallet? I want to get in on this.
This is having some issues. Can we just hammer him in?
Help me out there, brother.
Not just meatballs, cold hard cash.
$2. $2 in the pot, guys.
I see Jeffrey doing a lot of work over there.
Hey, this seat. I'm just getting it set up. Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, if that's your real name.
Here you go.
And
Just
your
like
real
that, and we're
hair.
gonna press
I think that's
Yeah, you
those
got
are
it.
extensions.
Real hair?
No,
Jeffrey,
these are
Don't have to take the
extensions.
beanie off.
Oh, that is extensions, right? Because you just like her.
See, we got my man over here. His hair is complementing my hairstyle. So that's why we're making a perfect team here.
We're contrasting.
You know, Terry, I'm really impressed. Did you build all your daughter's furniture for their college homes?
I absolutely did. And that's why it is all falling apart right now. Jeffrey, did we got it backwards?
I don't think we got it backwards. Hold up, Terry.
You guys set me up for failure, right?
No, we're good, Terry. We're good,
We're
Terry.
good. Now what's
We're good, Terry.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Did you guys get it back?
Nope. Don't worry about us.
Really?
Keep your eyes on your own chair. Slide.
Listen, the competition is to build a chair, not to build it right, you know?
How you looking back there, Nancy?
Oh, it's looking great, Terry.
But how's it working?
Oh, it's this
Looking
is
and working are two different
This is the chair
things.
that's going to be. They're going to use this on the display.
Our chair is sittable.
Ooh,
basic standard.
You know, here's a few fun facts about the Poang chair.
Yes.
It was designed close to 50 years ago.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's staying. Though they have clear roots to Sweden, the designer of this chair is from Japan.
Oh.
And here's a really cool fact that I love. So in 1994, when this store opened, this chair was $199. Now, the ticket price for this chair, $119.
Wow.
This has got to be the only company on the planet where things have gone down in price. So kudos to that.
They should make IKEA gas then. Because
IKEA gas. All right. I'm going to put it in that hole.
Just one? That one right there?
Yep.
And Nancy, where you at?
Oh, a little farther than you.
I don't believe you.
Don't get distracted by the success happening behind you, Chair. I'm just going to come over and give you a little.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. You did that for luck. You're distracted. Stop.
Now we're going to do.
I'm going to rub your head for luck.
luck. It's like
have this guy right
that's
here.
crystal ball.
This is how you do it.
Look at that.
I'm going to get a job here.
Same thing. You put that there.
Do you think they'd hire me? No, they wouldn't.
You're doing great.
Okay, well, would they hire me though? No.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, why would they?
Okay, great. This.
Same thing. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to slide these little legs pieces in. All right, and we're going to, here you go. I'm going to grab the screw over
It's
here.
almost like both teams are neck and neck right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Now it's time to pedal to the metal, babe. What do we do?
All right, so you're going to
Over
put that
here.
in that hole. Yep, going over there. That hole there.
Slide that in there. Now, yeah, rotate it.
Last piece.
But I don't know if this screws in.
Yeah, this one may be the wrong screw. Yeah, that might
See,
be.
Jeffrey? Come on, man. We're supposed to be a team, man.
Yeah, well, it's working. They're distracting me. They're asking all these questions.
Oh,
What
let's
else?
see.
What else is new, Jeffrey?
Let's see, what else should we put on it? Oh, there's
Exactly.
nothing else to put on it because it's finished.
One more piece.
You gotta hurry there.
I need somebody from the audience to come grab their
I'm a
cushion.
cheerleader.
You're not even she's not even building anything.
I did. I was working. You saw that. Oh.
Look at Nancy, it's like a supervisor. She's like a government
Here I am. I'm
project
going
over
to take
there.
a nap on the
just
land.
standing around collecting money for
Listen, at the end of the day, Terry's going to go home knowing how to build a Poang. And
Really?
then
Is that right? Really? Really? Cushion?
She's got a couple screws loose.
Brad,
With
you
the
sit
Velcro.
first. You sit.
Man, what?
All right.
Yeah.
It's not a love seat.
Oh, yes it is.
Voila.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Come on over.
Grab, baby. Grab, baby.
I hate it here.
I love you. I love you too. Yes.
It works.
That's perfect. That is perfect.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
And I will say your grand prize is here, your meatballs.
Should we eat them now, or do we need to keep them?
Here you go, bud.
No, then we're gonna heat them up. Okay, well, you guys, we'll invite you to our meatball party. Okay, that'd be fun,
You know
right?
what I say?
We can all have a meatball party, yeah?
Yay!
Yeah.
Now, all IKEA products are designed to be built by the customer, but you might want to have someone help you with that, and that's what I'm all about. So good to know that IKEA partners with TaskRabbit to connect you with someone who really knows their way around an Allen wrench. Well, I can't believe this show is over. It has been so fun, and producer Susie looks like she has been very busy. What do you got there?
I'm gonna do a little shopping. I got extra bags, because I love those.
We need the bags.
And the Glimma tea lights, 100 tea lights. You need these. I feel like everybody needs them.
Everybody needs them. They're great to have on hand, and I love this plant here. Is that going on set?
Yeah, I thought this would be a really fun thing for the set, and you know, it just makes me happy.
You know what makes me happy is just being here, because I realized while we were doing this special that IKEA has had a special milestone in every part of my life. Yeah. My desk in college was IKEA. My first bedroom set with my partner, IKEA. When I built the nursery for my babies, IKEA.
Yeah, it's all about the Allen wrench, right?
I mean, so many Allen wrenches in my life, so little
And everybody
time.
has an IKEA story. As we were talking during the show, they all have this moment, which I love to hear about. So.
I love those moments and milestones. I'm so glad we got to be here. Thanks to IKEA for letting us come in, for being behind the scenes. It was so much fun spending time here today, but we're going to wrap the show up because my stomach's growling and I need some more meatballs and lingonberry jam. Thank you so much again for joining us. You can email us at any time and share your ideas and content where you'd like us to go. But most important, my friends, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.